Kraig Facts had some smoke for Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson after a video he posted roasting NBA legend Vernon Maxwell rubbed the All the Smoke host the wrong way. Vernon was a guest some months back on All the Smoke where he told some wild stories of his time in the league on and off the court that went viral, and Kraig decided that he wanted to make some jokes about Vernon on his podcast recently. Here's a little bit of what Kraig had to say right here.
I love Vernon Maxwell, but all that crazy shit he was doing because he was high on cocaine. Motherfuckers act like Vernon Maxwell was just this savage ass nigga. No, that's a quarter ounce of dope that had him in the audience beating up on fans. Nigga, that wasn't Vernon for real. Vernon is a quiet, humble nigga, but that cocaine. Niggas act like Vernon Maxwell was like a trained killer. No, nigga, that's cocaine. It shows how square some of these NBA cats are, because they smoking weed on a show with a nigga that used to be a dope fiend, and they feel like they doing some great shit. All the smoke, I love y'all. Let Vernon smoke. I bet your life changed.
Yeah. Go in your pocket,
because it really ain't all the smoke if Vernon can't smoke what he want to smoke. Yeah. Come on, let Vernon smoke.
Yeah, that's some of the smoke.
I bet you that room be empty. Vernon starts smoking, ain't gonna be a cameraman in the room. Everybody clearing out. It really ain't all the smoke until we see Vernon smoke what Vernon want to smoke.
Fine, Vernon.
So y'all got to change the name of the show to Some of the Smoke.
It didn't seem like Matt Barnes was feeling the jokes too much because he slid in the comments section to check Kraig for what he saw as disrespect and wrote this: "It's all fun and games till you disrespect. Know what you talking about before you speak, goofy." Kraig went on to respond, "Goofy? LOL, you a wild man. With all respect, this ain't that." Now you know it's not a duo without the other half jumping in as well, and that means Steven Jackson appeared in the comment section to try to check Kraig also, calling him a clout chaser, saying FYI his daughter passed and the fan was talking about his daughter, that's why he went in the stands. Clout chasing and attention is the most addictive drug, to which Kraig responded, "Stack. It's all love and respect. This is just observational comedy. I was raised in the trap. I love what y'all do, and I'm a big fan of Vernon. I'm a comedian. My job is making humor out of honest, real situations." And Kraig went on to also say, "Clout chase? No, sir. I write jokes. I respect what you're saying and why you're saying it. This is how men talk and joke for real." Steven Jackson jumped back in the comment section to say, "Shit super weak, but you gotta say our name to be relevant. Kraig Smith, we all got demons in our past, but we help our OGs, not kick them when they down. We've all done shit we regret." Kraig responded by saying, "Nah, Stack, this is all jokes. This is observational comedy. I was raised in the trap. It's never no judgment. It's pure comedy." This didn't go over so well for the roast master himself, so he went to his Instagram to respond in the best way he knew how, and that was with jokes. Kraig went in on Matt Barnes, clowning him for driving several miles to beat up Derek Fisher for sleeping with his ex-wife, and a lot more. Here's what Kraig had to say in response to Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson right here.
"Hey, Matt Barnes, a goofy? Ain't you the one that drove a couple 100 miles to beat up Derek Fisher over a bitch that still had his semen on her breath? Ain't you the goofy that drove hundreds of miles, 20 counties, 15 jurisdictions to put your hands on a nigga over a bitch that had his DNA on her breath? Goofy? Nigga, shut up before I call more cheeks. Be quiet before I call more cheeks. God! You a ball player, man. You niggas trick on bitches and learn how to read good later in life." "What is that?" "That's my name." "Oh." And that's the problem with some of these ex-athletes doing podcasts, man. They brands is for 9-year-olds, white gold diggers, and goofy niggas that's into Jordans. My brand is for the everyday working man. Get it from God. God!
So what y'all think about what Kraig had to say, as well as Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson? You think they gonna keep this going, or do you think they don't want no smoke with the real roast master himself, Kraig Facts? Let me know in the comment section below. Leave a like and subscribe to the GMS show. I'll see y'all later.